the home of the Falcons. Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here on Sunday Night Football. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set. Go.
Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Trent McDuffie up from his corner spot there on the tackle. Second down and 8. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
On 3rd down, Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. And here's Bijan. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
70 range. Ready.
Slot receiver headed right. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Give left side. Here comes Robinson. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Well, after the failures of the 1st and 2nd down, you got to look now at your 3rd down call sheet. Every play caller has a section. Must-have-it plays, critical downs. I say this one falls in that category, and we'll see what they have up their sleeve.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. Now he'll run it. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Yellow. 15.
Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. Nice move, slips a tackle, gets forward for a gain of 2. Hook him up on a second down and 8.
Yellow. Eyes up.
Now, forward Georgia Bulldog, back in his home state, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will score. Nick Chubb, touchdown Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Okay, ready?
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Go. Hut, hut.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice run that time, and Bijan Robinson, I mean, what can you say, Mike, about his rookie season? Over 1,400 yards from scrimmage, and you know what the crazy part is? I think there's a lot of room for him to continue to improve both himself and the system that he's operating in.
Second and a yard.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Here's Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting the third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. And when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
It is a big play there for the Falcons. 31 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Here's a designed run. They'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. A little closer. Here's second and goal. They'll try to run with Robinson. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up third and goal.
60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
It's now third and goal.
Set. Hut.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will power his way into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So we are through one on Sunday Night Football. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. 2nd and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. Once again, it's Chubb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And not a lot there. Only up to about the 41. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Chubb. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. He's to the 15. And he will get into the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. Oh, do you believe it? It's no good. That is his 1st extra point miss of the season. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. George Karlaftis there to make the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. Inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Falcons. And he missed the extra point. No good on the try. And this one stays a 7-point game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes, and taking a shot downfield for Kelsey.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
Yellow. Empty. Hey, Ridley.
On second down, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Taking a shot for Smith-Schuster. That is hard. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On first and 10, it's Penix. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Yellow.
They put Kelsey in motion. On the handoff, this is Chubb. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Here's a handoff to Chubb. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Rook Orororo there on the tackle. Two minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. That's taken in by Chubb. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. One more time, it's Chubb. he will fight his way to the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown KC. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will go up by 7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
To throw is Penix. Going up top. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That is brought in. A huge play just before the half. And even 30 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Chiefs will get the ball at their own 17-yard line.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. I just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Now the lefty Penix on 1st down. That's the tight end, Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Here we go.
First and 10
London brought in motion.
7-yard line.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
On second down, Penix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Buffalo 18.
Again, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
So on fourth down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Chiefs 34, Falcons 20.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Yellow. Where's it?
On first down, it's Mahomes. He runs with it. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. 33 yards.
Yellow. 15. Where's it?
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot downfield for Kelsey. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Falcons 20. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. On the give, it's Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
19, Tiger, 19,
On first down, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. That's caught to the goal line and in. Kyle Pitts, touchdown Atlanta. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Koo able to add the extra point, and the Falcons are able to cut into the deficit. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Chubb. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A run out of the gun. Here's Chubb. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 45. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Mahomes on first down. That is caught down the field. It's Worthy. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker now for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 27. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Out of the shotgun. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But he'll gather it back in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. To the left side in the hands of London. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Kendall Fuller up to make the stop.
A gain of 4. Now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another.
They send him right out of the slot. From the gun, here is Penix. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Chiefs are going to have it just past their 25.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Attack, attack!
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he's going to be taken down, a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this 3rd quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Off, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It's scooped up by the Falcons. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They put Kelsey in motion. Running is Chubb. Oh, yeah. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Hey, dribble it.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
From the pistol, a give to Chubb. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time. In the launch point, ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Yellow.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Attack.
On the ground, it's Chubb. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This a must stop for this defense. Facing 3rd and long.
Attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Penix. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's throw taken by Pitts. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A 1st down.
65. Let's go now. Track at 60. Ready.
To throw again, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Wow! And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
60 Eagles. 70.
Penix gonna throw again. To the right, that's Pitts. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Set to kick off.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now Chubb. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They put Kelsey in motion. They'll drop to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce off.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Butker now to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Falcons 41.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Penix. That one taken in by London. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Now the lefty panics on first down. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
In trouble, and down he goes.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up the third down.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was